an arm on here. So here's where we got to, and I'm just going to unsmooth it, hit the 1 key, and then add in a cylinder. Okay, so I'm going to go to the inputs of the cylinder. There we go, subdivisions axis, I'm going to take that down to 8. Subdivision caps, 0. Radius 0.1 to start with. It's a bit small, 0.2 I think. There we go. And then let's just have a look. We're going to move it roughly into place. If I come in the front view, that's the side view, that's the front view. W to move it across a bit, and up. So if I hit 4, so we go wireframe. Let's see what we get if we come over here. I'm going to rotate it, and that is the Z axis. So if I go over here and go 90, that'll do there. And I'm just going to move it to where the middle bit's near where the elbow is, and then we'll go height, middle click, middle mouse button, scroll button, middle click, and do that. Oops. Oh, that's about where the cups are. Then we can probably go, the radius could be a little bit bigger. 2.5. Yeah, there we go. That one cool. And then subdivisions height. Scroll it up. We want one in the middle, so we keep this to an even number, so that's 6. So that's the elbow there. So that'll do. I mean, that's not too bad at all. So we're going to dock it in over here. So we need sufficient subdivisions there, so we can put a joint here. So to make the elbow nice and bendy, we need some extra subdivisions. So I'm going to hold the control key. So I'm on the slice tool. And what's it called? Multi-cut tool. There we go. Hold the control key. Put an edge loop either side of the elbow there, so we know that's in the middle of that cylinder. We'll probably have to go and do something like that to the knee at some point as well. Okay. So that's that object. So come out into the perspective view and hit F, Q to select, right click to go to object mode, F to zoom in. So we need to get rid of that face there, go to face mode, delete the one on the end. Object mode. We're in the right place front to back, but not side to side. F. We're way too far forward, so W, and it's about there. In fact, it's midline on the torso object, which is good. Oakley dokley, that'll do. So now we'll delete that end face there. Come over here and we kind of go, well, we know we need 8 edges, which is 4 faces. So if I go that face, that face, that face, that face, and that face, those ones, we could dock directly across. Yeah, let's do that and then adapt to the bridge in the middle. So I'm going to delete those. Go to object mode, shift select the arm and go combine. So we're now the same object. So if we just go to edge, double click there, hold shift down, double click there, we can see if we can just bridge between those two. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's straight bridge. So I'm going to go divisions and I'm going to go 2. There we go. Okay, so now what we need to do is make those run together in a nice organic kind of way. So if we just come out, select and go to object mode and then hit 3, and it's not terrible, but it's not really going to bend it, and it's kind of like scoops in strangely. So let's make them run together a bit nicer. So go vertex, get that one, shift select that one, fill that out a little bit. mean, this is the shoulder, so that could actually be slightly chunkier. You kind of really want those to run. More directly over. So leave that one there. That one there. Let's see if we can get that to run in a bit nicer there. So although those are halfway, what I really want to do, we need to fix this because these will go front to back rather than around, even though we are going to get the neck and dock it on at the top there. Right, so before I go much further, I'm just going to get rid of the half of the body I don't want. So I'm going to go to face, get rid of these ones, delete those. Right, so we don't want triangles. So let's go here, go face, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and delete. And I'll go front to back with a single division between those two. So edge, that one, and that one. There you go, bridge, and divisions. I need that centre line, so I'm going to go one, so I've got one in the middle. Which leaves us a little bit flat there, so I'm going to come over, get the edge, get that middle one, just move it up a little bit so it flows over nicely, and then I can bridge front to back quite happily. I can go edge, get that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then go bridge. There you go, and that will make that space up quite nicely. And we can have that flow out a little bit nicer. Again, that one spreading a little bit. Take that lump out a fraction over here, so they run nicely into each other. And we've got that flatness underneath, which is all, everything's a little bit tight together. Let's come down here and see what we can do with that. What I'm going to do is get that first loop of edges there, move them down and over into the arm a little bit, get these ones, oops, drop some, move them across, yeah, try and get those to run. We're a bit offline there, aren't we? So let's get these ones moving towards the centre of that line a bit more, like that. I'm just trying to get this to look like it flows around a little bit better, and then we're going to want to come out as a hexagon there. Something, oops, a bit more like that. I'm going to take those ones, move those down, so that flows across a little bit better. And just evening out the space in between the edge loops there. Now move those across a bit. So it should just all flow together a little bit more nicely. I'm just going to have a look at it in 3D. Better. Whereas I think at the bottom here, this just really wants to start skinnying in a bit. That one there. There we go. Yeah, so when that smooths now, there you go, the transition between the two objects look nice and smooth. Excellent. And this end is still doing that kind of weird thing there. So, in the top view, right, his arm is dead straight in the top view. We're not quite in the right line. Shift, full stop, shift greater than, is expand that selection. Just move it onto there. And then just go and see what that's done. Yeah, that didn't do that any good, did it? Edge, edge loop. An edge loop. That's kind of an edge loop. There we go. Seems to flow across okay. Right. So we've got that. And then I'm going to make a cuff up at this end. So rather than shrinking back like that, we want to have a little tight edge on it. So I'm going to go Control, the multi-cut tool, put an edge there. And I'm going to go Q, go to Face, get that end one, Extrude, and just click on box, any box to get the scale. Do a central scale there. Right, there we go. And that, we'll do that. And then if we want to, we can go G, which is do that thing again, so that's a scale again. And we can come in, if we want to, we can have a quick look what we've got here. Well, it's a bit difficult to see. We have to pull it out a little bit and go R until it's the right diameter for the wrist. And you can go W. Move it back again. We're still. See if I hit 3, I'll pull that back. We can kind of go. There we go. It's nicely on that line there. Then we can go Object Mode. 1. Go into its history. Delete its history. And if we want to check the two arms together, we go. Oh, we are in object mode, but we can now go modeling, mesh, mirror, make sure it's on -X in the world, and go apply. And so now we've got that. No triangles anymore. No triangles anymore. Polys from front to back. Hit 3. And there you go, arms are nicely added to the body there. Coming along nicely. Next one, a little bit more complicated, making the hand.